Here's Joe being a hero and kicking butt back in the early seasons of Family Guy. And here's what Joe's been reduced to 14 seasons later.
Oh, hey, Peter. What are you clenching in that fist there?
Well, that was sadder than what I was going for.
Come on, there's just no way that's the same guy. Joe, like an awful lot of Family Guy characters over the years, has been nerfed, and today, we're gonna be going through every single one of them to find out which one has been nerfed the most. And to kick us off, it's the fat man himself, Peter Griffin. I know exactly what you guys are thinking. I'm pretty sure Pete has changed in a big way over the years, and you'd be right, he sure has, but has he been nerfed? Not exactly. I know it's a very long time ago, but let's take a look at what Peter was like in the first couple seasons of the show.
Really hard for me to say, but,
What is it, Peter?
you're getting kind of fat.
What?
It's not healthy.
Okay, so he's always been a bit stupid, but does it make it any better that he was lying to her there so she wouldn't find out he lost his job? I mean, he eventually gets himself tangled up in welfare fraud, but we do hear him open up in court and confess his true feelings.
Screwed it up. I cheated the government, and worst of all, I lied to my wife, and she deserves better.
Mr. Griffin, I think your words have touched us all. I'm sentencing you to 24 months in prison.
Oh, no.
Let's compare that to how he treats Lois a little later on in the show, shall we? Okay, so he's literally kidnapping her. Maybe I'm being a little optimistic, but what if Peter's planning something nice? I was wrong to be optimistic. Peter's relationship with Lois goes from loving to totally sour and loveless as the years go by, and that kind of goes for the other Griffins as well. Like, look how sweet he is here with Meg.
Daddy, you must think I'm the worst daughter ever.
Oh, no, you're not, honey. What about that fat girl from the Judds?
And I don't even gotta say that his whole shtick with Meg has changed. I mean, that poor girl is a big-time punching bag for him nowadays, and in some cases it's even worse than that.
Dad, what are you doing?
Meg, I'm a redneck, which means I am about to do something to you that you will not remember until you're 40.
Forget Meg, though. He's like this with the whole dang family to boot. Can you really imagine the family man we see in season 1?
I probably don't say this often enough, but, I'm really proud of you, Chris. Thanks, Dad.
Do this to the same family?
Hey, Crashy, what are you doing down there?
After season 4, and more importantly, the episode Petarded, where Peter was diagnosed with having a child's brain in an adult's body, the writers have essentially given him a free pass to do anything. Like, he can suddenly dress as the Joker and blow up hospitals. He can beat up little kids for literally no reason other than to save himself a 15-second walk.
The only way, guys!
Peter, we're now literally standing on the boat. That's how close the boat is.
Made it!
And he can shoot his friends in the eye. Just straight up.
Thanks, Joe. I'm nowhere near your eye. Hey, Joe, open your eye. Gotcha!
So if anything, Peter has had a strength buff. He's even more OP than he was back in the day, because back then he was your Hank Hill, your Homer Simpson dim-witted dad. Now he's just a ball of chaos that can and will kill anything in his path. The only thing that's been nerfed with Peter, in my opinion, is his humanity. So Peter has gone on a journey of good to evil. Well, the next character on our list has done the opposite. Stewie Griffin is up next. When you think of Family Guy characters who've been nerfed, Stewie Griffin's gotta be up there, right? Like one of the first names you think of. When this show first aired, this guy was a complete frackin' menace.
Excellent. The mind control device is nearing completion.
Stewie, I said no toys at the table.
Damn you, vile woman! You've impeded my work since the day I escaped from your wretched womb.
We're gonna get onto the fact that he's got guns and stuff in a second, but did you notice how he talks in the first couple seasons? Dude sounds like a walking dictionary.
Harry, it seems the domestic overseers are plotting against me. Their plans somehow relate to the anniversary of my escape from the womb. I'm still haunted by the memories of how I came to be incarcerated in that amniotic Attica.
Can you guys be real with me here? Have you ever heard the word Attica? I know it's a famous prison thanks to the internet, but Stewie didn't need to Google. Then again, I don't know why I'm comparing myself with a literal genius, but anyway, guns, right? Stewie had a pretty sizable collection in the early days. There's his blaster.
Can you count to 3?
Oh, indeed I can. 1, 2, 3! Can I count to 3? For God's sake, I'm already shooting at a 5th grade level.
Then you got his cryo gun.
You kind sage, I only hope my heartfelt thanks will keep you warm as you spend the next 10 years in frozen carbonite!
He's even got a grappling gun that he uses to get his confiscated guns.
Victory is mine!
He doesn't stop at guns either. He puts together a pretty interesting collection of inventions like the mind control device he uses on Chris in season 2.
Voice test. I'm Chris.
I'm Chris.
Eviscerate the proletariat.
Eviscerate the proletariat.
If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits?
Putting on the Reds.
There's other cool inventions like different mind control devices, other guns, a weather controlling machine. If the kid wants it, he makes it. So as you can see, he's pretty devilish and speaks with a very sharp tongue. Well, let's contrast that with what he's like today.
Ha! You can't come in because you're a freaking dog.
Come on, you can't leave me here. It's inhumane.
Sorry, those are the rules. They only let in humans and squirrels.
What?
I'm just kidding. Bye, babe.
He's a lot softer, you could say. I can't imagine the Stewie from season 1 that said, ovarian Bastille say freakin' and babe. But then again, I can't imagine Stewie from season 1 doing this either.
I've been missing a woman's touch.
Brian, it's me, Stewie. Oh my God, that was hilarious. You really fell for it.
At some point, the writers tried transitioning Stewie out of the super evil world domination toddler and made him much more open to exploring different sides of himself.
I want you to know I love you. I'm trying to get excited about it.
Well, I didn't exactly mean it like that. Alongside with this change also came a change in his inventions. He stopped creating stuff just to take over the world. He now creates stuff just because they're cool, like his multiverse device that he made so he could find the most genetically gifted pig.
Oink.
Oh my God. Yes, he's something, isn't he?
Are those fists?
Damn right, show him, pig.
Or his time machine.
Let me see that. Move out of the way. No, you can't. I'm not gonna let you do this. You just touched my boob. I'm gonna tell Mom.
Or his pregnancy machine that he uses on himself.
Wait, what?
Get into the machine, and then the machine does whatever it has to do to me in order to successfully impregnate me. We do not judge the machine. We do not judge Stewie.
Oh no, we're totally judging you on this one, Stewie. And to make matters worse, he's making himself pregnant with Brian's babies without his consent.
13? 14? 15? But he didn't force himself on me. I wanted it too.
Well, that's the important thing.
I don't even want to unpack that clip. You guys can see what I'm saying about the nerfing of his character now, though, like, surely. We're not quite done, though, because there's also a few of his relationships I wanted to talk about. We saw in the last 2 clips that Stewie clearly has a thing for Brian, while back in the beginning, it was the opposite.
Well, hold on a second. Airport, please.
Yeah, that might look bad, but a bit of spit is nothing compared to what Stewie does a whole season later.
Yeah, that's what happens, man.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's what happens. Where's my money? You gonna give me my money? Where's my money, man? Where's the money?
It's the same deal with Lois, too. In the beginning, Stewie hated her, to the point he tried killing her multiple times.
Exactly.
Wow, Peter's been very preoccupied with work lately. I guess Stewie's been missing his father. Thank you for letting me know.
Damn, she moved.
He even builds a super drill hoping to take her out.
Help! Somebody! I'm blacking out! Brian, help me!
But it's another invention of his, a simulation machine, that makes him finally realize that hating Lois just isn't something that'd work out in his favor.
It's just been revoked.
So in all aspects, Stewie has been seriously nerfed. I think, like I said earlier, it's not a bad decision. Stewie now is arguably a more rounded out character, but he is less powerful too. Sure, he can still build a mean machine, but he's gonna do it because he wants to be like Lady Gaga instead of going gaga with power. But in my opinion, I think the changes are for the best. Like, I personally prefer this Stewie over the old one. Evil, megalomaniacal, whatever the frick, evil baby has gotten pretty old. Now, while Stewie was pretty obviously going to be one of the stronger cases on our list, the next resident in Spooner Street might have slipped under your radar. I'm talking about the handicapped hero himself, Joe Swanson. It just goes to show how far Joe has fallen that some of you hear the word hero and think, what, that can't be Joe. Well, it's true. Back in Season 1, Joe didn't let anything get him down. He even joined Peter's softball team and aces his first game.
Whoa. All right, Joe. Way to earn that parking space.
After that performance, we're also shown how Joe ended up in his chair. He got injured while on the job with Quahog's police.
You think you have won, you think all is well, but kiss my green ass, I shall see you in hell.
Even a couple of seasons later, Joe was a tip-top cop who never let his disability get in the way of catching bad guys.
Don't move, dirtbag!
Plus, Bonnie was so in love with him around this time, too.
Oh, we are gonna miss the go, go, go pace of Providence, but with number 2 on the way, Joe thought it was time to move, and I can't say no to Joe.
I don't know about you guys, but you do just forget how cool Joe was in the beginning, but it's time to get to nerfing, cause we ain't nothing. Pack it up. Comeback game too strong. We saw in the first clip of him playing softball that he didn't let his disabilities define him. Well, let's just say that's not something the writers have been consistent with.
I got her hospital bill this morning.
How bad is it?
It's $20,000.
Oh my God, where are we gonna get that kind of money?
I don't know, but we gotta figure that out soon.
If you thought that nerfed Joe, well, remember that big heroic backstory he had going on with that fella on the roof? Well, they decided to pull the old switcheroo and change the story of how he got disabled, and boy, is it way more tragic.
Spend the rest of your life as a lame gimp with an annoying voiced wife.
He'd met Bonnie.
He botched an undercover mission and got his own legs blown to pieces? I mean, other than allowing the writers to poke even more fun at him, why they need to do that? At least they're consistent from here on out, though, because when we see Joe nowadays and anything to do with being a cop shows up, he's suddenly the worst cop of all time or something. Like listen to this.
What the hell?
Like I said, you're going to jail.
Oh my God, Joe, that was so close. How'd you know the gun would jam?
It didn't jam, Peter. The gun was never loaded. Sort of had a mental breakdown in April. No more bullets for this guy.
Is that really the same guy you saw earlier chasing criminals down in his chair or busting a gut to get someone out in softball? Oh, and the icing on Joe's pathetic cake is how Bonnie sees him nowadays. She wants him dead. Like, the woman has been feeding him bits of broken glass for years.
Joe, what is Bonnie's favorite food?
Well, she must like ground glass, because I keep finding it in my food.
Cleveland.
Heck, she's done worse than that. Check out this thing Bonnie did with a perfect way to kill Joe baked in.
Yeah, I still don't get why you want to see this house. The foundation is totally out of whack. I mean, the whole house is slanting down to that cliff over there.
Uh-huh. Can you open the sliding door? I'll take it.
It's next level sad that a guy like Joe has been reduced to nothing but a husk of who he used to be, the show's punching bag, a guy who's almost begging to be put out of his own misery. In fairness, though, when he got his legs back in Season 6, he proved he could still go. Although that's a little bit insulting considering the fact that Joe's character was about someone who was still a beast even though he was handicapped. But either way, this is one of the biggest nerfs in the show's history, mainly because most people don't even remember him when he was an all-out action hero. Spooner Street is the place to be if you want to be nerfed, it seems, and the next person to feel the nosedive in character quality is Chris. Well, I guess that depends on what you mean by quality, because back in the beginning, the Griffin's middle child was, well, dumb.
What the hell?
Yeah, the scouts are no fun, and Oh, wait a minute.
Chris, I am going to stand up, walk out of this room, and we will never speak of this again.
Also super innocent back then.
Don't be depressed, Dad. Here, I made you a present.
My God. It's good. Really good.
It's partly an expression of my teenage angst, but mostly it's a moo cow.
We also saw Chris act like a normal teenager back then too, like the time he had to deal with every teen's worst nightmare, getting a pimple, although Chris isn't exactly in a rush to get rid of the little guy.
You know, Chris, we'll have to do something about that.
But I don't want to get rid of my Zed. I like him. He's my friend. His name is Doug.
I just wish I didn't have to look at it.
Well, we have to look at your anus all day.
Thank you.
See what I mean about the innocence thing? Well, over time, boy, did that stop. He went from a regular dumb teen to basically a maniac overnight. I mean, we saw earlier when we covered Peter that he and Chris had a loving relationship. Well, now look at how they act.
Chris, can you pass the syrup?
Oh, you want the syrup, old man?
It's not just his dad that he's unhinged with, too. Do you guys remember the time he made Brian eat his chewed food in some weird power play?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, this is what you are, and this is what I am.
On top of being a psychopath, Chris is also obsessed with being the biggest creep around. No girls go near him, but as soon as they do, he starts to get handsy.
No.
Okay, I was using girl loosely with Consuela there, but you get what I'm going at here, right? He's an ultra creep these days. Oh, and how could I forget he's also a drug addict?
The cockpit, open the glue, take a sniff. And this will be my life now.
Considering Chris is more or less the same age as he was in the first couple of seasons, the fact that he's been nerfed from a sweet dumb kid into basically a monster is pretty frackin' sad. Like his dad, he's not been nerfed in terms of power, but more so in terms of character quality. Sure, he might be funnier now, kind of, but is he as nice to watch? Only you guys can answer that. For now, let's take a look at the oldest kid in the Griffin family, Meg. Like her younger brother, in the early years, Meg was your typical teenage girl who focused on teenage things like boys, being popular, getting her driver's license.
Dad, we can't leave now. My entire life depends on getting my license. If I can't drive, I'll never have any boyfriends, I'll never get married, and then I'll have to adopt a kid like Rosie O'Donnell.
Meg, are you implying that Rosie O'Donnell can't drive?
And like all teenage girls, their dad is like the most embarrassing guy on earth, especially when he's naked in front of their crush.
Mr. Griffin?
Oh my God.
Hey, look, Meg, it's Kevin from next door. I didn't know you worked here. Hey, Kevin, come here. Come here. Say hi to Meg. She's right in there. Right there.
She even had a decent friend group that would stop on over at the family house for sleepovers and stuff. Like I said, she was just a totally normal girl.
I'd put Brad Pitt's face on Brendan Fraser's body with Ben Affleck's butt.
Even though Peter was an embarrassing dad, there's no doubt he loved Meg. In the later seasons, though, it's not that clear at all.
Mom, have you seen my Trapper Keeper?
A face full of farts might sound bad, and it does, and smells bad, but it's hardly the worst thing Peter has done.
Hi, Dad.
Nothing like shooting your daughter for, let me check my notes here. Oh yeah, no reason. Plus, the friendship side of things is completely plummeted. This is how Meg is viewed now by literally everyone in Quahog.
Kind of a loner psychopath. What does this mean?
Oh, this woman is clearly a spurned lover who's planning to kill Mom.
Ah, thank you.
Yeah!
You're a good dog, Meg.
Yeah!
So we've seen her entire character basically get assassinated over the course of 6 or 7 seasons. Even when she's not being used as a punching bag, she's also taken a page out of Chris's playbook and becomes a total psycho.
We're gonna have fun tonight. Good, old-fashioned, all-American fun.
Listen, Meg, I'm not gonna lie to you here. I'm a little uncomfortable.
Hey, if you thought Brian had it bad, check out what Meg does to Connie D'Amico. So, we see her go from a sweet teen to punching bag to psychopath. I think I'm starting to see a clear pattern here that the writers of Family Guy are doing, where they decide to just double down on a character trait that's funny and make them all about that one trait. Either way, you can totally see how Meg's character has been nerfed since the start of the show, but how would the character of the final human member of the Griffin family hold up? Because Lois is up next. When the show first aired, Lois was the family rock, kind of the glue that held the Griffins together. Like, she'd always be the first to tell Peter whenever he messed up, which was a lot, like when he swindled the American taxpayer.
Yeah, from the American taxpayers.
Oh, no problem. We got the money to get that fixed, with enough left over for us to buy our way out of any trouble our kids might get into. Just like the Kennedys.
You know, I feel like I don't even know you anymore, Peter. The man I married would never think he could fix a problem just by spending money.
Despite the fact he's clearly in the wrong and she's upset, when Peter goes to court like we saw earlier, Lois is quick to defend him. After all, they're a family and she loves him for some reason.
I know he only accepted that money because he wanted to be a good husband and father. But what he needs to remember is that we love him, and no matter what, I'll always stand by him.
I love you too, honey.
That level of love did not last long, though, because after 5 seasons, we see Lois cheat on Peter. So much for the whole I'll always stand by him thing. And who does she cheat on him with? Well, the 42nd President of the United States.
Wow, you certainly are very persuasive.
So I've been told. Hey, you want to give me that cigar? I'm ready to smoke it now.
She constantly cheats on Peter throughout the show, she ruins her wedding vows like 12 times throughout the show, and it looks like any man with a pulse is fair game for her now.
I've been waiting for this for years. I want to be your pinky ring.
I guess Peter realizes he's punching or something, and that's why they're still together. Don't ask me. So, okay, her connection with her husband has been nerfed, but what about with her kids? From the get-go, she was a good mom.
Sweetie, it's broccoli. It's good for you. Now open up for the airplane.
Never! Damn the broccoli, damn you, and damn the Wright brothers!
My, aren't we fussy tonight? Okay, no broccoli.
Very well then,
Okay, if you don't get it.
Ah, damn you!
Come on, you just touched it!
Yep, she was basically drowning Stewie by making him fish out painkillers from the toilet because she's addicted to them. I tell you something else she's addicted to these days, alcohol. She's 100% a stay-at-home wine mom.
She's not sleeping. She's scrolling through old photos of herself. This is exactly what the video was talking about.
Look how young I look.
Sometimes she pushes the boat out and goes for something a little stronger, too. I mean, who can blame her when she's got to put up with Peter?
In the bushes. Making it better, making it bright. What a day.
Like I said, she becomes addicted to the stuff. It starts to affect her day-to-day life and how good of a mom she is.
That belly. Let me kiss that
Stop
belly.
it.
I'm gonna give you a flubber kiss. Flubber belly. Pork belly's the way. Give me that belly.
Makes you think how sad she's fallen, considering she used to be capable of doing this.
How, you wanna dance?
Jet suck, Yankee suck, Nick suck.
What happened? Well, I guess years of living in Spooner Street happened. Still, considering she was not only a top mom and a super strong martial artist, the fact that she's just a stereotypical suburban mom with a substance problem is pretty sad now. Lois is 100% in the same tier as Joe for a character who is really good, being nerfed for the sake of the joke, and that's also kind of the same with our next character, the final member of the Griffin family, Brian. There's no doubt in my mind that in the first season of Family Guy, Brian was one of the best things about the show. He was grounded, thoughtful, intelligent. He loved his family, didn't mind making a joke or offering Peter some sage-like advice.
Well, you just need to find something to fill the void that's left in your life. You know, Lois has her knitting, Chris has his video games, Meg's learning how to drive, and me? I like the sauce. Hey, barkeep, whose leg do you have to hump to get a dry martini around here?
That's another thing about early Brian, too. He wasn't just like a smart guy, he was like refined. I mean, have you ever seen anyone drink a martini and not look cool? That's why James Bond drank them after all.
Hey, aren't you coming?
Thanks, but no thanks. I've been to New York. It's like Prague sans the whimsy.
Will you be okay by yourself?
Oh, I think I'll manage.
Aside from looking cool, though, Brian was always there in the beginning when his best buddy needed him. Usually, like Lois, to tell him when he's being a knucklehead.
You can't keep lying to her about losing your job. Sooner or later, she's gonna find out where you're really going every day.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Okay, I'll tell her tonight.
And aside from being man's best friend, he always tries to do what's right. Even ends up working with the police like we saw earlier when he helped Joe. But that's kind of when things started slipping for Brian.
It's Coke! Yes! All right, we got him! This is great. Oh, this is the rush I've been looking for.
Good work, Brian. You still got a little,
Oh, thanks.
He gets addicted to the snow here, and while he manages to kick that habit, it's the drink that starts to really hit him hard in the later seasons. Like the time he got wrecked and started singing with Frank Sinatra Jr. Or when he got smashed at the Brass Monkey and had Stewie come pick him up.
Oh, okay. I'm okay.
You good?
Yeah, sorry for a second.
Ah, no! In the yogurt cup, Brian! No, not on the seats! The cup!
As he deals with some pretty rough alcoholism, Brian's brain seems to have rotted a bit over the years. Remember how smart he was back in the day? Well, that's been replaced now with him just trying to sound like he's the smartest guy in the room.
Could happen, right?
Which part?
Oh, just all of it. You know, just the year.
Are you saying the year 1984 could happen?
Ah, and sense and sensibility. Very similar words.
He's also just a stereotypical virtue-signaling liberal these days who just parrots anything that's said on the woke side of Twitter. I mean, he even acknowledges it himself.
Just say, as the famed family liberal, I think this activism is great, Peter. Doesn't matter if it's me or, say, you who gets applauded for his progressive thinking, as long as the message is out there.
Heck, the writers of the show acknowledge it too.
Hi, Brian Griffin. They let me write some of the liberal jokes. How you liking them? Good.
Along with being all that groan-inducing sanctimony, Brian has his bad side too, because of course he doesn't take his own advice. The guy creepily tries to pick up girls all the time, even 15-year-olds.
Hey, you know how Snapchat puts a fake dog tongue on you? How'd you like a real one?
It's made even more weird when you realize that Brian is like 50-something in dog years. Not that it wasn't weird anyway, but like, to be honest, you do kind of get the feeling he's an old dude trying to act young. I mean, look at this.
I beg to differ. I think I've got the lingo of today's lady down pat. Hey, might I Pinterest you in a drink .0?
Where did they go wrong? Where's the old Brian, man? I need someone to give me a witty remark or some life-changing advice, not someone who refreshes Reddit and picks the top comment as his opinion. They've completely destroyed my boy's character now. He's maybe the worst character on the show when he's not with Stewie. It got so bad that some fans wanted him to stay dead when he was killed off that one time. I don't know. I know things have got to change, but they don't have to change that much. To be fair, though, he's not quite the character who's been nerfed the most, I'd say. Because that honor belongs to none other than Glenn Quagmire. Now, just as a full disclaimer here, we have made a video about this dude specifically falling from grace, and we're gonna go into it again, but tackling some different aspects. In the first 7 or 8 seasons on the show, Quagmire was a bad egg, we'll just put it that way. And just in case any of you have forgotten just how bad he was, well, let's take a trip down psychotic pest lane, starting with the time Quagmire made a doll that was modeled off of Lois.
A couple of teeth and some toenail clippings and we'll be ready for our date.
Hey, I warned you. He's done worse than collecting a few hairs, though, like the time he turned up at a 16-year-old's house and did this.
Sweetie, how old are you?
16.
18? You're first.
Mom!
I like where this is going. Giggity, giggity, giggity.
Or how about the time he was caught perving on women from above the bathroom stall? I mean, like, not even Peter Parker himself could fit in there.
Giggity. Would you just sit down and go to the bathroom already?
He tries to turn over a new leaf after the women of Quahog start getting annoyed with him, but when a woman has a heart attack while getting changed, he can't help but go back to being classic Quagmire.
Oh my God, that one's having a heart attack.
That was amazing.
You saved her life.
Thank God you know CPR.
What the hell, CPR?
His next victim worth talking about is Meg, who he secretly films taking a whiz.
I'll be out in a minute.
I really need to go.
She said she'll be out in a minute.
Didn't say he did a good job of doing it, because his cover's blown now. A little later in the same series, though, we also hear him talk like this over a literal newborn baby.
She's beautiful. Isn't she, sweetheart?
She sure is, Joe.
It's hard to believe she's already 18.
You get the idea, the guy was a monster. But for some reason, the writers decided to do a complete 180 with his character, and they dropped the whole pest act and instead turn him into a cat dad.
Hey, guys.
What's all this?
Oh, this little oogie woogie is my new friend Albertine, who thinks she's French. She loves to smoke and feels it's not truly a meal unless you serve bread. Isn't that right, Albertine? You gotta serve bread.
An insufferable cat dad. Little Albertine there is just the beginning. Just look at how many cats this guy has lounging around his house.
Come on in. Thanks for coming by.
No problem, buddy. Here, I brought you something. I figured anyone living alone with 73 cats needs to have a double XL Minnie Mouse sweatshirt.
Thank you so much. This won't fit at all. It's perfect.
If you thought that was bad, he even became a cat cafe owner at one point, which is like maybe the most bizarre thing I've seen today, and that's saying something.
Hey, shut up! Don't look at me! I'm dominant!
Ryan, what are you doing here?
It does get closed down thanks to Brian, but maybe the most unlike Quagmire thing imaginable isn't that he'd be a cat cafe owner. It's that he'd have a stable relationship. And no, that doesn't mean with a horse. Hey, come on, I had to clarify. You know what this guy used to be like?
Oh my God! Quagmire and the librarian?
Yeah, she's human, over the age of 21, has dark hair, certainly not your typical Quagmire fling. Quagmire's mega into her too, which is a good thing. Until he gets quagmired by her.
I'm asking her to make our relationship official.
Well, why don't you just ask her now when she gets done kissing that other guy? What?
She played my boy Glenn at his own game. Dang, it's always the ones you least expect. Well, I'd expect it from Quagmire, but you get the point. So Glenn goes from serial womanizer and all-around pest to a cat dad who gets two-timed by librarians. Oh, how he's fallen. It's a fall from grace that not even the show itself can ignore. They just had to make nerfing him meta. I wonder if in the writer's room they got a bet going on to see how far they can push Quagmire to the other side of the spectrum after making him a psycho for like 10 seasons. They're certainly doing a good job at making him boring. Or normal. Yeah, we'll say normal. I mean, if you're gonna change his character, at least make it interesting. In my humble opinion, from where he was in the early seasons, Quagmire he's definitely been nerfed the most. If you guys want to check out some more of my content, then head on over to my channel. Or if you're wanting something straight away, then why not click the video on screen right about now? I'll see you guys on over there, and as always, thank you all very much for watching.